Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Emma One from GMS London Forecasters coming to you with another lesson in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Giving double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to give peace, blessings, and salutations also to the brothers doing this work, also in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. So, just a real quick one before I hit the sack. As some of you may know, things are heating up over in the UK. They're gonna have mandates in place for people to take these vaccines, man. To enter into establishments and places of how should I put it? Socializing. So, as everybody likes to socialize and likes to enjoy themselves, man. That's just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's so-called human nature, and they're playing on that, right? So that's what's happening in the UK, and now over in Babylon, it's also heating up there, because now we have the mayor and the governor of New York demanding that city workers, i.e., the police, the medical staff, fire departments and whatnot, and all, just anyone that's a civil service, have the vaccine. All right, and so this is heating up, man. This is in 2 years, into the space of 2 years. There was nothing. Now people are being pushed into receiving medical medicines, I should say, so-called medicines, trying to keep it, on the level, so no one can come on there and try and lock this off. They're trying to force this medicine on people, man. Anyone with any common sense know how long it takes to formulate, to create, these vaccines, man. All right, but here we are in a space of a year. These people have created this, and you've got these sheeple out here that just don't have a clue what's going on, man. They don't have a clue as to what's going on, and not only that, they've been pushed into a corner where you've taken away so much from them that they're willing to do anything. In the normal times, you think you could just get people to just do things like this just because you asked them to? No, man. The majority of people wouldn't do that. Let's just say they politely decline and say no, thank you. But you taking away everything and giving them the idea that if they don't do what you want, then therefore they're going to be on the fringes of society. They're going to do what you want. Hence the reason why. Now, how many people do you think are going to walk out of their jobs because they're going to have to take this vaccine, right? There'll be some, but not nearly as many as you would like to think. All right. So I'm just going to get on. I'm not going to read all the articles. I'm just going to jump into this one first. In fact, hold on. There was another one. So yeah, quickly in this one. So dozens of US care health groups call for mandatory vaccines for medical workers as part of ethical commitment to patients. So now it's all about you doing your part for humanity, the good of the human race, right? Which you are, supposedly a part of, but it doesn't matter about you. Now they're asking you to take this vaccine, which you can still get the C19. You can still pass on the C19, so you can contract it, and you can pass it on. So it's not really effective. And then they're still telling you to put masks on your face. So what is the point of this all? What is the point? What is behind all this? Why is it so integral for you to take something that is not even guaranteed your safety? So I just wanted to read the headline on that. I'm not going to go deep on that one. But this one, So, New York City Mayor de Blasio demands full vaccination for all city workers by September and threatens tough consequences for mass flowers. Just as New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio is requiring all city employees to be vaccinated against C-19 or face weekly tests, man, like guinea pigs. So it says the mandate announced on Monday will affect 340,000 municipal employees, including teachers and police officers, two groups that have historically had their differences with the mayor. It says it's not clear how long the testing mandate will remain in place for those who opt not to get vaccinated, and the tone of the mayor's public announcements has been strongly in favour of mandating the jab. Unvaccinated staff, City Health Commissioner Dave Chusky made clear, would not be permitted inside city property without masks. So they're cranking it up and coming down, man. Like I said, it's going to be quick, nothing deep, but just want to make the point. This is, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's in fact, let me put it in different context. It's scary how quickly they can turn things around. All right. Here we have Governor Cuomo. It says get that vaccine in their arm. Governor Cuomo launches $50 million campaign targeting New York's unmaxed with one-on-one conversations. All right. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has called for state-sponsored arm twisting aimed at getting the state's unmaxed to roll up their sleeves, even as the Empire State boasts high C-19 vaccination rates among high-risk age groups. So there you have. They've already told you that the most at risk are the elderly and ones of people who have underlying health issues, right? But here you have it now. It's now everyone must have it. That's why the world is going mad. That's why you've got protests in here in the UK, in France, in Greece. There's another place as well. I can't think where it is now. But basically, worldwide, it's going on. People are starting to realise this is that time. It's that moment in time where there's a divide. The people who, there's a kind of divide because there's people that know what's going on, but they don't fully understand what's going on. All right. So I'm just going to read this quote here. It says, we have to get in those communities and we have to knock on those doors and we have to convince people and put them in a car and drive them and get that vaccine in their arm. That's the mission. He just told you his mission statement, man. They want to come to your homes, those of you in New York State, knock on your door and convince you to get in the car with them and go and get the shots, man. And that is the mission statement, man. This is something that you have more than a 99%, and let's just keep it simple, more than a 98% survival rate if you have no underlying issues with your health and you're not of the elderly, man. So people need to start, look, at the end of the day, it's got to go down this way, but why people aren't questioning the deal here, it's just beyond belief, man. So they're ramping it up, man. They're ramping it up. So I'm just gonna get a few scriptures, man. Quick and keep it simple. Like so, Ephesians 6 and 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might." Yeah, and that's faith, man. Faith is what is gonna carry those of us in the truth through these times, man, because we see every angle they're coming from. We know what they're about more than any other people on the planet, right? But with the with the scriptures in mind and our faith, man, none of this matters, man. Right? Just put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shai, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And what are the wiles? The wiles are he's being wily, he's being deceptive, right? He's to being what he is. He's a deceiver, man. He's a devil, right? We have to stand against this, man. We don't want to be going down that road where we give in because we can't go into the supermarket to get some food or something like that, man. Listen, man, none of that matters, man. The Lord said, my servants shall eat, man. So we ain't got to worry about, if we believe, we haven't got to worry about all this, man. There's nothing that they can do, man. They can't. They can take our physical bodies as well, man. But they can't take our souls, man. So what is there to really? And I'm saying, I don't think I'm saying it frivolously, man. I'm not saying that brothers aren't going to be, sometimes scared and afraid in times to come, man. But that, if you wasn't afraid, then you wouldn't be able to fall. There'd be no reason to fall back on the wisdom and the knowledge, man. To be stable. Of course, you're gonna. That's why we have this word, so it can comfort us. It's a comforter, man. That's why we have it, to comfort us. Verse 12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities." Yes. Against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Now imagine the power structure behind this, man. The people that are coming out with these mandates, man, they're at the bottom of the totem pole when you think about who's actually running this world, man, with these elites, man. Job 9:24, right? And the message is getting trickled down, man. There's a mission statement that they all know, and they're all trying to put it in place, man. Let's jump to Isaiah 10:1 says, "Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed." Yeah, man. It's unrighteous, man. What is going on right now is some serious wickedness, man. It's we're at the pinnacle of this devil's rulership, man, and he's about to go for it, but he's gonna get taken out, man. Yeah, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, man. And you see the word prescribed, man, and how fitting is that for what's going on, man? Because they're prescribing grievousness, man. This whole vaccination business is a prescription that is just for our demise. All right. Psalm 52 and 2, it says, "Thy tongue deviseth mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully." Yes, they're sharp with their tongues, man. Their words are smooth, man. Alright? But, in their hearts is deceit and your destruction. It says, "Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness." Salah. "Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue." Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Salah. "The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him." Right? And who's the righteous man? That pertains to Israel, and that also, and then to narrow it down even further, it pertains to the elect and those that believe, man. It says, "Lo, this is the man that made not Yahweh his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches and strengthened himself in his wickedness." Yeah, they don't believe. They think everything they're doing is um, of their own accord, man. Um, it's a scripture, and let me just see if I can quickly think of that. So like, I'm not always good at remembering where the scriptures are. That's just me. I'll find it. So like, I'll skip right over it. Alright, it's like, here it is. Daniel 4:17 says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men." Right? And who's the basis of men, man? Job tells you that in Job, man. Alright? And speaking of Job, let's quickly just go there, man. Might as well. Job 9:24 says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked," right? And that word there is given into the hand of the wicked, okay? They haven't taken any power. They haven't boosted themselves up to this position. The Lord did that, man, as we just read. Right? It says, "He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Alright? And, where's it, Job? Let me just quickly read this. So, Job 30:1, it says, "But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the flocks of dogs of my flock. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished? For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste." He's talking about Esau, man. Esau, Edom, alright? Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as a thief. Yeah, man, they were driven out, man, like animals, right? To dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. So in the caves, man, they're the cavemen, man. They're the cavemen, the Caucasus, man. On Mount Seir, it says, "Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men." See, the basis of men. They were viler than the earth. Alright? So yeah, man. These wicked Edomites have been given this power to bring about all these unrighteous decrees, man. But they're about to get nabbed. And the Most High's going to nab them, man. But they're going to come, before that happens, man, they're going to come down ruthlessly, alright? And I'm going to read this, and now I'll close out. It says, Revelation 12:12 says, "Rejoice, Salakia, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And it's not like they actually know that. They are just pushing their mandates and their unrighteous decrees, man, because the Lord has put them in that spirit to do that. And besides, they're ramping up because they think they're going to make it. All right? But they're not, man. So, yeah, that's it on that, you know. Just a quick one. Lord willing, it was edifying, you know. Yeah, man, it's about to get difficult, for sure. But, yeah. So, yeah, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, and I'll say Shalom.